My name is John Hagley. I am 44 years old. Currently, I switch between Los Angeles and St. Louis, and I am a actor and stay-at-home dad. And right now, my wife and I are remodeling a multifamily building in St. Louis.
Wow, that's great. And you get an hair transplant with us. So while you're here, how long it's been?
I did. I did get a hair transplant with Estenove in September of 2024, which now makes it about 9 months.
9 months.
Just past
Exactly.
9 months.
Exactly. And what made you decided to get an hair transplant?
I've always noticed my hair had been receding on right here and right here. Um, and I just knew that I wanted to do it, but I kept pushing it off. You had COVID, you had all these crazy things happening. And then I just got the awesome little push from my wife who said, if you want to do it, now's the time to do it because it's not going to get any better. And sure enough,
Sometimes. Yeah, you need that push because it's a
yeah.
hard decision to make in the end. I would
Yeah.
need it most probably as well.
And the thing is that you don't realize how much it goes because you see it every day, and then you
Yes.
look back on photos from 5 years, even 10 years back, where my niece just sent me a video and I thought, oh my goodness, I was
Who
losing my
did
hair
this?
back then, and that was 12 years ago when my brother turned 40.
Yeah.
So it was great.
Why did you choose Turkey for this procedure? Is there any specific reason or just from marketing and like pubs that you see?
In the very beginning, when I first started doing research, I had checked out places in St. Louis and Los Angeles and all across the US, and they were extremely expensive. I had known that there were people, going to Turkey called Turkish Airlines, all this kind of fun stuff. And I still looked into it a little bit. And then my friend, who was also wanting to do it, said, what about Mexico? And I thought, I don't want to go to Mexico because I've been to Mexico. I've never been to Turkey. Let me go to a place that I've never been to. They're very well known, and there's a lot of success stories coming from Turkey. And I'm
Yeah.
like I said, I've never been, so I thought I made a family vacation.
Oh,
Was able
great.
to uh, enjoy myself there, and the communication with Estenove was incredible. There was nobody that was pressuring me to do it. If I actually pushed it off a full year before I did it. So that's really why we chose Turkey.
As we are doing a lot of procedures, so we are kind of experimented in this subject as well. So price are cheaper, we are experimented, and also, I guess, did you like here?
I
Like,
loved it. I
really,
loved it.
that's great. The
It
ambience
helped.
also is great here, so why not?
Yeah, everybody was extremely nice. It helped to have a beautiful wife and beautiful daughter with me that everybody was like, oh, mashallah.
Mashallah.
Uh, so
That's
it
cool.
was nice to be able to see the city and and we made an extra trip to Cappadocia
Ah,
and,
that's great.
and
Did you make balloon and everything there?
well, we were with our daughter, so we didn't go.
Ah, makes
You know,
sense.
a little
But
too young.
did you went to like old cities underground or just
Yeah,
visit?
we did one, yeah, and then we did a tour of the whole
Right,
city. It was
right,
incredible.
right, right. So, and let's talk about the journey, like the hair transplantation journey. So,
Okay.
how was it overall experience? So from the transportation to hospital team, the hotel general, how did you feel? Did you feel anything bad? Did something that you didn't like happen during this period?
From the moment that I got there, and again, speaking with the team via WhatsApp, every single time the time difference didn't matter. I would always get a response within an hour from any person on the team, which was really,
Yeah,
gave you a lot of confidence and gave you a lot of positivity, even more with the company. And Everybody was there. The directions from landing in the airport to getting your first transportation to any transportation that you wanted too. Not, it's not that Estenove would pay for it, but if you wanted it, they would arrange it for you, which was even it just gives you that sense of relief that you don't have to worry about anymore, you know. And then going to the hospital and being able to sit down with the doctor and really show what you wanted, and he listened. You know, he listened to where you were, where you thought your hairline should be, not go like straight across, you know, give you that natural hair look. I didn't feel bad about anything during the
That
entire
that's
process.
really great to hear. That's what we are aiming for, actually. We aim that after you came here, you stop working on your brain and we're gonna take care of everything for you. That's our goal. I'm happy to hear that. And during the procedure, how was it? Like it's in the end, it's around 6 hour procedure. You're having local anesthesia. Did you feel any stress? Did you get bored or how was it generally?
Well, 6 hours by yourself is, I fell asleep. They were really, they tried to tell you to, you know, be as still as possible. So you can't really be on your phone because you move your head when you're on your phone.
Yeah.
You realize the pain was there, but anytime I did have pain, I would just say, "Could you have more?" And they would add a little bit more anesthesia, which was fine. I ultimately didn't have any pain after the first 20 minutes or so. I actually asked the technicians how many years they've been doing it. And for some people that have been doing it for 5 or 6 or 7 years, you need to have to know that confidence and have the confidence in them to be able to do that anyway, because they've been doing it for that long and they do it. How many do they do it? One a day, two a day, you know?
Two a
So
day, at maximum two a day.
because
So
they have to have their, know, but so they know what they're doing too. So I don't think there's a problem at all with that. Um,
yeah, yeah. And in the end, a doctor couldn't do the whole process. It's a long process. So
yeah.
he's only doing the incision part.
I do wish I could have seen everything a little bit more. Like if I wish I would have been able to see the follicles and the tray and just to see how a little bit more in depth on how it was. But I mean, that's just my own personal.
We're gonna take
What?
this recommendation. Aftercare also it's an important process of this procedure, as you know, and as you like have the experience. How was the aftercare team? Did they like talk to you? Did they have taken care of you? How was the team over there?
Aftercare is incredible. The first, you go back, so you have your procedure, and then you go back the next day for your first wash, and they have videos to show you. But then they take their time in the first wash to really explain how important it is to do the things that you need to do after, to wash your hair, to make sure you don't mess with the follicles that are getting implanted. It's wild to have them to send you on your way without, with that. But as long as you watch the video and listen to what they say, you can have this result. You know, I've taken what they said and I've done it, and hearing from them, I didn't expect to hear from them, you know, as often as we are. I think I got a 1 month, a 3 month, a 6 month, and now a 9 month every time, and it'll just pop up on my WhatsApp, and it's a nice, again, makes you feel more comfortable
Yeah,
about what is
totally,
actually happening,
totally.
with your hair. It goes unnoticed or not unnoticed, but it goes that you need to really continue to care for your hair after the procedure.
It's
Uh,
really important, actually.
that people just like, oh, I got a hair transplant and it's done. Well, no, there's still some steps to it, but it's not like it's painstaking or labor intensive. It
Exactly.
takes 5 minutes to do what you need to do, and then you can be done. I think the one thing that was really surprising to me was that because I think I got so much because I could feel the pain, but the local anesthetic, like drained all the way down my face, and so I looked like an Avatar character. Um,
This you
but
smelled a little bit then.
yeah,
You had
you
swelling.
all it was all right in my nose, and it was pretty funny. So,
Yeah, it's
um,
common. It's common. Like we are suggesting you to sleep in a 45-degree angle to prevent this swelling at maximum possible. But
right.
still, we can have it like for a couple of days. How long did they take this swelling period?
How long do you think it took for my swelling? About a week, about
Yeah.
7 days total.
Okay. At
Um,
maximum, it takes 1 week.
yeah, and so it was just funny to see because you're so surprised that everything is
So
going down. You're like, oh my
big.
goodness. I actually did a who wore it better, me or the Avatar character, because I looked exactly like one. It was pretty funny.
Maybe a straw poll about it. Even I get shocked when I saw my patient that swelled, but it's fine. It's just taking, as you say, maximum 1 week after it's coming to the norm, back to the
And it
norm.
doesn't hurt or anything. It's
It
just funny to
doesn't
see.
hurt. It's just, it's a visual thing.
Yeah.
So you've been featured on CBS, right?
Hmm.
As I know, you've been like over 170 different channels on CBS.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yes.
That's cool.
So, uh, how was the reaction from there? Did you had any like connection from there? Did they asking you some questions? How was it?
They didn't air part of the thing that I was, was happy to talk about. They thought they wanted to really ask about the like feeling comfortable going to Istanbul, amid whatever's happening over there, not in Turkey essentially, but next to it. And I was surprised but not surprised that they didn't air it, but I had no problems coming to Turkey, had no I wasn't scared or wasn't worried about anything happening. It is getting a little bit more intense now, so which is unfortunate, but I still don't. I think it's people don't understand that it's far enough away from it that I think
Or
it's that
it,
it's
the
pretty
day
that it.
I'm having a lot of question about it. Hey, how we can come to Turkey? It's there is a war there, and I'm like, no, everything is fine here. It's
It's
far.
across.
It's
It's
far. It's really
basically New York to Los Angeles, or even further, I think.
uh, far. I guess far a little bit farther.
Yeah. So people
It's
don't understand that, their
yeah.
geographic terms are everything's right that they're together, So,
And
uh,
also, the USA is a huge country. So, as you mentioned, from Los Angeles to New York, for us, it's like to go to Iran. So,
right.
it's a huge distance from us to them. But we are different countries, and it's not easy to come to Turkey that much because it's something different going on there. As you
Hmm.
know, like we are not that involved in this political events,
Yeah,
especially.
you've removed yourself from it. So again,
Yes.
it's one of those things that it's easier. It's people don't understand how close it is, or how far away it is anyway from all of that.
How was your overall view from your friends, from your family, how they react to your new hair, new front line, and how
Well,
is your confidence about you yourself?
my friends and family still say, "Oh, your hair looks good." I There's this guy that I work with. I work with him probably once every month or so, and every time he brings it up, he tells people about it for me. He's like my own success story. Like, he boasts about it. He's like, "Your hair's looking good. Your hair's looking good." And he's like, John got it done. John got his hair done, So it's really fun to see people that you haven't seen in a long time. My family now is like, yeah, your hair looks fine. I have one friend that is he's the one that wants to go down to Mexico and do it. And I'm like, dude, you got to go to Turkey to do it. You got to
Exactly.
go to Turkey to do it.
Exactly.
Like, what is it like? Go on vacation, do what we did, go and just have a good time. I was in a music video where I had a really big afro back in 2016, and I'm about ready to grow that afro back out. So we'll see how it goes, and I can't
We'll
wait to
see.
see
We want to
how.
see your pictures. Do you have anything to add on? Last thought maybe?
I would just say to anybody that is teetering one way or another, you won't regret it. It's a seemingly short procedure for a very, at this point, long-term positive effect
Lifelong.
that you will enjoy, and you can make a wonderful experience and have a great time in Turkey with it.
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
It was my pleasure as well, John. Thank you very much for everything. Have a perfect day then for you.
Hey, teşekkürler.
Ne demek her zaman. İyi ki
All
geldin.
right.
Ben teşekkür ederim. See you. Thank you very
All right.
much. It was
Bye-bye.
a pleasure. Bye bye.
My pleasure too. Thank you.